Dance has been used as an expression of emotions, rituals, ceremonies, entertainment, and various other circumstances for centuries. The African and Greek cultures are no exception. Greek dancing is a very important aspect within Greek culture. Dance is used for certain events, holidays, and for pure enjoyment. This video of the 2007 Hellenic Dance Festival hosted in Clearwater, Florida demonstrates many of these important factors. The dancer's clothing is very important in Greek culture. The materials used often reflect the region from which the dance is from. Thus, thicker materials such as wool are used for cooler climate areas. The clothing is very symbolic of each region and differs from one area to another. Women's costumes always contain a pukamiso, which is the undergarment. Men also have a pukamiso, but it's typically shorter since the women's is made to wear under their dresses. The men often wear a belt made of very long material that is wrapped around them many times. This can be used to symbolize warriors because knives and weapons can be held there. The materials used for the garments are representative of the person wearing them. Women with more money are able to use more expensive materials, whereas women with less money use cheaper materials but use embroidery to make the garment more elaborate and pleasing to the eye. The women's costumes often contain coins which they wear as a gallery of the kind of money they have. This money is used as an offering to the bridegroom. The audience can tell the status of the dancers and the region where not only the dance is from, but also where the men and women are from, simply by looking at their costumes. The embroidery often includes motifs from nature. The best embroidery is always used on the wedding garments. The wedding garments are the fanciest and most elaborate. The embroidery also shows off the handiwork of the women. Women from different regions use different materials. For instance, those from island regions use more cosmopolitan and richer materials, whereas the women from inland regions use more simple material and lots of embroidery. The dancing costumes explain so much about the Greek people and culture as well as the dance movement. Men and women dance together, but they often have their own dances. This woman's dance displays the women's poise, style, and character. This is also an example of the lavish wedding garment. These dances are from the region of Lefkada and are very reflective of Greek culture. The dances are done in the square of the village where all the people are able to meet. The steps are not very complicated so that all ages are able to participate. Greek dancing contains many aspects such as costumes and movements that are able to reflect the culture and people. African dancing is also very symbolic of culture. Dances often portray certain rituals and life-changing events. In addition, the costumes, similar to Greek dancing, play an important role. Various parts of the body are able to pick up certain rhythms from the music for motivation. The music allows the people to interpret the dance, often with high energy and excitement. In African culture, dance, music, and song are able to help define the role of an individual and the group within the community. There are often separate dances for girls and boys. These dances may be symbolic of important life events such as puberty or transitioning into an adult. This dance from Ghana, called Adoa, is a funeral dance. The dance includes graceful and dignified walking movements and today is often performed at festivals and other events. These three costumes are used for the girls and women in a region from South Africa. The clothing indicates whether she is married, unmarried, or in her teens. The outfit on the left is for a young maiden. The center costume is meant for an elder, and the costume on the right is meant for a married woman. These costumes are worn by the Zulu people, the most prominent tribe in South Africa. There's a costume for the chief, a herd boy, a young maiden, and a Zulu diviner. Beads are often an important aspect in African costumes. The design, colors, and position of the beads can be used to express the status of men and women, such as whether they are married or not, emotions, and other important factors. This is the dance in honor of the god Shango, done by a West African dance group. These Zulu men are singing a ballad and the lyrics are meant to deal with modern issues while using ancient melodies. The leader of the group must provide the rhythm. These Zulu boys are also performing their own dance. African dance is done by all age groups, and the dances often symbolize moving out of different stages in their lives. The girls in the Zulu tribe also have their own dance. Props are often incorporated to symbolize certain things and to add to the meaning of the dance itself. African dance incorporates movements, props, costumes, and singing to create a remarkable experience. These factors combined are able to reveal many things about African culture. The dances are meant to be performed at certain ceremonies, events, and also reveal things about African history. All aspects of the performance are vital because everything from the colors of the costume to the rhythm of the music tells a story. Doris Stratou, a well-known Greek dancer, once said, "Dancing is the most immediate expression of human feelings and emotions, the most alive, expressing the urge of the subconscious, overcrowded with so many different feelings." Both African and Greek dancing are very reflective of what their culture is all about. They also are able to tell stories without words. Dance within these two societies is very critical for expression, entertainment, and communication.